Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to speak about Cillian Murphy being offered the role to play Dr. Doom. It says here, according to My Time to Shine Hello from Twitter, she has stated that Cillian Murphy is rumored to be Marvel's top choice to portray Dr. Doom in the MCU. And we're talking about a source that has been anyway very credible in the past 2 to 3 years. Everything that she has been putting on the media, 90 to 95% of those things and those statements have become true. But to hear that Cillian Murphy is rumored to be becoming Dr. Doom in the MCU is very exciting. And let me give you guys some context just so you guys can know exactly like why so many fans are excited and why we're just so eager to hear news about Dr. Doom. So in the past 2 to 3 years, ever since Endgame to the point of today, many of us were wondering, when are we going to be seeing Dr. Doom? We were speculating that we could see him in Wakanda Forever because there has been talks about vibranium in the storyline, so maybe Dr. Doom could have played a part in that storyline within Wakanda Forever, but nothing was played out regarding the character. We thought that we were probably going to see Dr. Doom in the Multiverse of Madness because we knew that in the comics, Doctor Strange is great friends with Dr. Doom, and we're like, okay, maybe this could be our chance, but we still didn't see any references of the character. Then we moved on towards Quantumania. That was supposed to start off Phase 5. It was going to be like a ramp up to the storyline of Secret Wars. We're like, okay, Quantumania is going to be the next big thing. We're also going to be seeing Kang, and most importantly, we could see Dr. Doom and his introduction. But yet again, it has failed to introduce us to the character. So we saw no signs, and we knew that the next big Avengers film after the Kang Dynasty was going to be Secret Wars, which will come in either 2027 or in 2028. So we continue to question, where is the news regarding Dr. Doom? But let me tell you guys this, since the actor strike ended about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we have only been hearing reports about who is going to be casted in the Fantastic Four roles. So obviously we are going to be seeing the main Fantastic Four characters, and we are going to be seeing Galactus. We're also going to be seeing Dr. Doom, but play a very small role. Keep in mind that Marvel is also planning on filming this project starting in January 2024. And we know that Dr. Doom has very strong connections to the Fantastic Four, so we're like, okay, so maybe that could be the movie where we could see him on. But then the question became, okay, so who's going to play Dr. Doom? Because we heard that Pedro Pascal was going to be playing Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby was going to be playing Sue Storm, Eben Moss is going to be playing The Thing, Javier Bardem is also going to be playing Galactus. We have been hearing so many things about the main characters of the Fantastic Four, but what about Dr. Doom? And so that is the reason why so many are excited about this casting, because he has shown exceptional work. He has been in projects like Inception, the Batman trilogy, Dunkirk, and most importantly, Oppenheimer, where he did take on the leading role. You can also see him in the Netflix series Peaky Blinders. So he's been in multiple projects, and if you guys have been following those movies and those shows, you'll know how great Cillian Murphy has been as of late, and especially in the past 8 to 10 years of his career. And I really wonder if one of the reasons why he has been so great is because of the fact that he works with Christopher Nolan. Like the majority of the movies that he has been in, Christopher Nolan was also the director. Now he has been great in other projects that did not feature Christopher Nolan, but he has been in a whole other different level, and he shows it clearly on the screens when he is with Christopher Nolan. And I believe the reason why Marvel Studios wants to cast Cillian Murphy is because they want that version of Cillian Murphy, the version that we see when he is working under Christopher Nolan. They want his best work, and I can even agree with that because I saw Oppenheimer yesterday, right? When I saw him act and he was the leading character of that story, he knows how to act with his eyes. He knows how to act with his facial expressions. He does not even need to say a single word to show how he really feels. Even through the tone of his voice, he shows everything through his acting, and you can feel it. And that is something very important to bring when you do play Dr. Doom, because Dr. Doom in the comics is a very emotionally driven character. Like for example, there has been reports, right, and take this with a grain of salt. Don't think that this is true or something factual. This is just a rumor for now. But there has been reports and rumors about part of this comic and storyline named Triumph and Torment is going to be adapted in the MCU. It's one of the greatest stories that was written in regards to Dr. Doom. And in that story, to put it into a basic summary, Dr. Doom's mom was in hell because he sold his soul to Mephisto in exchange for revenge, which is the reason why she was locked down in hell. Dr. Doom knew about this because, you know, it was his own mom, and so he decided to say, okay, look, I'm gonna go down to hell, I'm gonna meet with Mephisto and release my own mom. And he went with Doctor Strange in that story. And so for Doctor Doom, he felt like that was the right thing to do, because the reason why he knows how to conquer things, why he is so great, why he is always willing to bend his own reality, it is because of his mother. That is something that Doctor Doom has said. He said, the reason why I'm like this, it is because of my mom. And so I want to thank her, and I want to also release her from hell because she deserves it. And so basically the whole storyline of this was for Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom to go down to hell and to go just beat down all of these characters to get to Mephisto. It's a very interesting story. And then, you know, like at one point, once they got to Mephisto made a deal with Doctor Doom, and he said, okay, I'm gonna need you to sacrifice Doctor Strange in exchange for me to give back your mother. And so at that point, Doctor Doom had to like really make a really tough decision, but he showed his true character. He showed what he was willing to do to get what he wanted, which was to release his mother, but he also had to sacrifice his own friend or ally, which is Doctor Strange. And so can you imagine placing Cillian Murphy in a scene like that? I think that he would kill it. So stepping away from that, right, Cillian Murphy is not the only actor that it has been reportedly being favored to take on the role. We have also heard reports about Mads Mikkelsen also taking on the role potentially. I also think that he's a great candidate because he really does give those sinister vibes, right? If you guys want to see just how well he does act, you guys can go see the series called Hannibal. It's a show, but he really does show how sinister he could be. I love the way that he portrayed his character on the screen.
Well, next time, bring your wife. I'd love to have you both for dinner.
Thank you. Lovely.
But for me, I think that Cillian Murphy would be the top pick. I would go all in to get that actor inside the MCU and to take on leading roles, because that is what I think Cillian Murphy wants. He wants a leading role. Most of his projects that he has been in, he has been the side character. And I think that ever since he saw his potential in Oppenheimer, he's going to want to repeat the exact same thing. And Doctor Doom is not just a simple side character that you're going to forget in a couple of weeks. Doctor Doom is someone definitive, someone who's going to be one of the front faces for the next few phases of the MCU. So this would be a perfect opportunity for Cillian Murphy. He's going to be appearing in Secret Wars. He's going to make a small appearance during the Fantastic Four film in 2025, but he is going to be extending beyond that, beyond Secret Wars, because it is likely that Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige are going to want to extend Doctor Doom through Phase 6 and Phase 7, and maybe even to Phase 8. And so that is it. Let me know what you guys think about this casting role. Do you guys think that Cillian Murphy would be the perfect casting to play Doctor Doom, or do you see other actors like Mads Mikkelsen taking on the role? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.